$21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support.
So I don't know what it is with people making videos of themselves crying and sobbing and then posting them online, but it seems like it just keeps on getting more and more common. Just a complete lack of embarrassment and self-awareness. But I mean, it makes sense why someone would post these videos, and that would be to get some quick and easy attention and validation from a bunch of strangers online. And today we're going to be taking a look at one of these videos that spiraled into one of the biggest twists and wildest situations I've seen in a hot minute. Being a single mom is making your own birthday cake on your birthday so that your babies can feel happy they are singing for you. Okay, it looks pretty innocent, but without further ado, let's just watch the original video. So a pretty innocent video overall, but I still don't see the point of why you had to set up the camera and record yourself online doing this. Obviously, it was for the views and likes and some nice and juicy validation, but come on now. Do you really need to be recording yourself as a grown-ass adult crying and sobbing, airing out your life like this? It's a little weird. I don't know if I would ever do this. But with that said, it's a pretty lighthearted, warm, innocent type video, and it garnered a lot of sympathy to this person, unsurprisingly, since, she's a strong, inspirational, single mom working hard and making a nice big birthday cake. But then unexpectedly, this viral video took a huge turn I don't think anybody saw coming. In a twist, her ex-husband ended up responding to her with his side of the story. He felt like he had to say something, and let's take a look.
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation, or, you don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing with the kids, all at holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her, are giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing. Well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards as for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't one of them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know who she really is. Peace.
Yeah, I don't think anybody saw this coming. This has got to be in the top 10 biggest clapbacks in the history of the internet. So she allegedly doesn't even have the kids. He's got all weekdays and weekends. She's got child support due, check fraud, stole a bunch of money from someone, and even faked cancer, apparently. And he came out here with the receipts proving all of this during the video. To add to that, there's also a couple other videos as even more proof, but I'm not even 100% sure if I'm allowed to show some of this stuff on YouTube publicly, so check it out if you want. I'll leave the TikTok account in the description. But this is just proof that not everything is as it seems on social media. Whether it's what someone's posted on Instagram and their story, Facebook, or what they're posting on TikTok. People are lying and putting up an image. Now, I'm not going to lie and be a bit hypocritical here. This was a bit of an attention-seeking move on the ex-husband's part, putting even more of this information online and making this go more public than it already was, especially since there's kids involved. But let it be a lesson that not everything online is as it seems. Now, with that said, if you thought this situation was over, you're wrong, because somehow it gets even crazier, and she ended up responding to his video.
First start this video by saying this is not to bring a single bit of hate to Andrew, and I will never do that. I haven't done that on my page. Andrew is extremely abusive and has always been extremely abusive. Andrew has created websites, TikToks, essentially everything since I left him. I think that is probably the Scientologist aspect of his life. If you go on the website, there's actually Scientologist links that he's added there. I see all my children. I don't not see my children. I'm the one who hosts their birthday parties. I'm the one who puts them to bed. I'm the one who does everything until he pulls them away. And the reason by that is the agreement that you guys have seen online is when I first left him out of abuse, I had no resources, no money, nothing. He was a doctor. There are other women that have filed restraining orders against him. And if anyone took the time to go look him up as well, that's what you would see. Instead, you see everything you've looked me up, which is essentially coming from one man who is out to destroy my life. That is in the nature of being a Scientologist. That is what they do. And if you know anything about them, you would know that. I'm not a perfect person, not even a little. I would never say that. I'm not a perfect mom. I hope my life and my time to being a mom. Does that mean that I haven't went out with my friends or done stupid things? Yes. But there has never been a time my children have been unsafe in my care. I've never hurt my children. I have never put my children in any situation of danger. Again, I will not get on the internet and air my business or trash him, because one day I never want my children to see this. But what is going on is not right. Me getting death threats when I stay home with my kids every day is not right. Because a man that I left will always try to destroy my life.
So this video is actually 9 minutes long, and I'm not going to play the entire thing, but this is pretty much the most important parts. So now apparently her husband is an abusive Scientologist who's dead set on ruining her life, and also allegedly has other restraining orders against him. Now there is a little bit of proof that she shows of these claims, and I'm not going to completely deny any of her claims about this ex-husband, but in his original video there was loads of actual concrete receipts, along with publicly available arrest records and whatnot. Now, like I said, there is some proof she shows, but on top of that, she doesn't really debunk some of the pretty horrible stuff like faking cancer. But I guess it does seem, though, that both of these people have some serious issues, which just makes me feel bad for the kids here. Which is why I think posting your personal life online is a no-go. None of these videos should have been made in the first place. Her cancer page is still up on Facebook, but archived. I was part of that group. She's a lying piece of shit. Who lies about having cancer while 9 months pregnant? Lord only hopes she succumbs to what she deserves. I do have screenshots of this too, but this post will not let me post it. Go to Facebook and search for the group Elizabeth's Lymphoma Journey. There's over 1.7k members on it with no activity in 3 years. That's when she vanished. Her family would post on it from time to time with updates. This girl is a batshit psycho. What's even crazier is that after doing a bit of digging since this went extremely viral, some people managed to find some of her original videos from years ago talking about her fake ongoing experience battling cancer, specifically lymphoma.
Hey guys, I just wanted to get on and do an update myself. I have been feeling really sick since I woke up. I woke up with a temperature of 101.9, I think, and then it's now at like 103. So right now I'm just waiting on a call back from my doctor on what they want me to do. I'm getting to the point right now where like I have to have help walk into the bathroom, or like I'm gonna go take a shower, and I know I can't do that myself right now. I'm too weak. And just the stress with everything else in my life surrounding this, and just me being sick and everything that comes along with it. I'm just overwhelmed. I don't know how anyone does this. But thank you to everyone who has reached out and said prayers for me, and hopefully this fight with lymphoma ends in a good way.
The receipts just keep stacking up, and honestly, this could be an hour-long video if I watched every single piece of this shit show. But to end off the video, the husband ended up responding to the claims of him being a Scientologist, as well as apparently being on a Scientologist website. Honestly, I'm struggling to pick any side in this entire saga, just because of how much they keep dragging it on. Their kids might end up seeing this one day.
Hello everyone, I just want to come on here real quick and clear up a few things that has been obviously a very recurring theme on the page. Number one, I'm not a Scientologist. Don't even know how that came about, other than the website, but I didn't create the website either. So both of those things, Scientology, never been one. The website, I did not create. So those two things, nothing to do with me. Yeah, I could show you a bunch of text messages over the years and things like that, but at this point where this is at, with this level of the story, if you will, it just needs to be straight facts from here on out, and that's all you will be getting. So stay tuned. Peace. And I just want to clear up the domestic violence injunctions. They're just temporary injunctions. None of them actually were credible. None of them were ever imposed because there was no evidence to be found in any of the cases of any domestic violence. So I just want to make that clear. Again, I'll talk further about those individually and their own posts, but I did want to briefly clear that up so there's no confusion on that.
So that about wraps up this entire birthday cake saga as of right now. Maybe there's going to be some conclusive proof that this guy is a Scientologist. I don't think there is. I don't think it's true, if I'm being honest, and I'm not sure how that would even change what's already been proven with this original Sauber.
Again, I will not get on the internet and air my business or trash him, because one day I never want my children to see this.
With that said, I don't think there's anyone necessarily in the right in this whole situation. What started as a rather innocent video turned into this person getting completely and utterly exposed to millions of people on TikTok and online, all over some clout chasing. Let's be real, that's what it is. She posted this video looking for some attention, and she got it. And again, let this story be a lesson that not everything someone posts online is always as it seems. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel, and let me know what your thoughts are on this entire shit show of a situation. Whose side are you on? Who's wrong? Who's right? This is pretty wild, so let me know. Leave a comment. Peace.